we're not alone. The planet's fate lies with us.
That's so freaking cool.
Oh my word, prepare to get your Asian geek on good and geeky. Slather a great curd-filled wet sock in movie Marmite, throw it against the wall, and the splatter spew splashback of chowder chew cheddar hits you in the face like an oncoming bullet train of offal. Time to experience then the full-on flagellation of space ninjas, because this sweet-smelling turd train is ready to leave the station. And it's the ticket to ride for all B-movie Asian schlock horror action-loving fans of 80s throwback Hong Kong ninja nutsack-kicking connoisseurs everywhere. Best served chilled with a steaming rack of bloody barbecued ribs and a side order sweet, sticky afters topped with a gory goo ganache. Someone confiscate the wacky backy and conjure up an octopus called Clive, because you're gonna need more than 2 hands to hold on to this one. By the bonkers badass brows of Godfrey Ho, all aboard then the Thomas Tang train to cut and paste puerile pleasure, as the UK's very own Southend-born coolie to film-making legend to be, Scott McQuaid's directorial debut, Space Ninjas, reignites the subgenre pleasures of the Orient, expressly for fans both old and new. Let loose some Bruceploitation and bring forth the Space Ninjas! Hell yeah! Starting off with a fact or fiction retro-styled kitsch TV show called Stranger Than Fiction, which rather coolly gives another neat little geek out moment as we are treated to an appearance from the A-Team and Battlestar Galactica star Dirk Benedict, made up as host Jack Strange, the face of Stranger Than Fiction. He introduces an episode that exposes the tale of alien activity at an Asian school. And so the story of writer-director Scott McQuaid's 2019 movie Space Ninjas begins. The setting is that of 5 teenage high school kids serving out a severe punishment of a Saturday evening detention. It's 7 p.m. with nighttime falling, and this breakfast club of 3 girls and 2 boys sit down to do a tough task of written repeat lines before their deputy head, Mr. Hughes. Yes, indeed, another nicely homaging nod to the late great filmmaker John Hughes. This class has an eclectic crew of a skateboarding tenacious tomboy named Stanley, played by the delightfully spry and camera-friendly Chinese-Malay-born lead actress here, Jane Lee. Not just a pretty face and new talent, but a pretty cool on-screen actress, highly capable and evidently able to own her character role here with great aplomb. The other 4 contemporaries are made up of the self-assured bully, class nerd, Miss Prim and Prissy, and a non-English speaking Japanese exchange student. Together in detention, they all soon experience a valuable life lesson in pulling together as they come face to face with an alien advance party of black, metallic, garbed space ninjas. Decked out with sharp blades and mighty swords of varying, ridiculous sizes. not to mention the ability to instantly teleport from one spot to another in a traditional ninja movie styled puff of smoke. So as darkness falls, something bizarre and eerie calls. At the school, space ninjas. So who are you going to call? Ninja Busters! Asian schlock horror kung fu fans from days gone by with a love for 80s action movies and Hong Kong cinema will get a blast from Space Ninjas, guaranteed to deliver an ear-to-ear smile of appreciation. Regular Hollywood filmgoers and those of an age where the inner youth in you has all but diminished need not apply. This will not work for you, and indeed is not made for you. Space Ninjas is a horror foo free for all, an all-you-can-eat buffet of bad, so good you'll want seconds. These slice and dice alien ninja are run riot ronins out for blood, human blood, as they shish kebab a night watchman in front of the running scared Breakfast Club teens, stylishly done with a bloody big blade, and pursue the detention class of 5, along with anyone else unfortunate enough to be in attendance at the school. Stanley and her newfound friends in peril get help from a nutty professor who has a self-cloned cat and Elvis's DNA from eBay. So if the Space Ninjas are looking for trouble, they came to the right place, because the professor never looked for trouble, but he never ran, and he don't take no orders from no kind of space ninja man. So it's take a stand time, and together, armed with hairspray and lipstick and a dumbass sassy attitude from Miss Sassy with a badminton racket, Stanley and her cool kid crew set out to smash some ninja shuttlecock. What follows is a great deal of fun, corny dialogue such as "stick together, don't lose your head," and "what if I smack the granny out of you?" and a whole heap of gooey dismemberment, body part lopping action to boot. Grill a granny's cat and empty a giant spittoon. There's crazy cool aplenty to be had here, including a left-of-centre random dance routine and a scene-stealing Bruce Lee clone versus Space Ninja square-off. Listen out too for the deliriously wry and welcome run of both audible and visual movie homaging gags such as the obvious Professor Rosencrantz and his cat Guildenstern. Dirk Benedict in makeup as the show host Jack Strange, and perhaps most geek-out fantastic of all, what just seems to actually be a cameo by the Hong Kong ninja fu action B-movie making icon himself, Godfrey Ho, as the high school janitor. Nerdgasm a go-go, Space Ninjas as an instant camp cult classic. A 7 out of 10 B-movie bowl of brilliance. Clearly inspired by Scott McQuaid's career studying film passion for Hong Kong cinema. Working under fantasy action horror directors such as Choi Hock and Herman Yao for the last 20 years. His love and knowledge of the movie conveyor belt making and Xerox knockoff cut and paste talents of the extraordinary duo of Thomas Tang and Godfrey Ho is also so very evident, and here, in giving to the world Space Ninjas, is supremely recognised and duly plauded by this deliriously satisfied reviewer. Here's to the movie's great success, and to Scott McQuaid following up this craptastic classic with more of the same very soon. Thank you, Scott, and thank you all for watching this video review. for the crowd-pleasing, hugely entertaining gem that is Space Ninjas. Sayonara. Bye for now.
That's so freaking cool.
Buckaroo Banzai is pure nutty fun.
Okay.
Holy Toledo!